Ah, so how are you today?
I'm okay. I'm okay. How are you?
I am good, thank you. I'm good. I'm enjoying some beautiful weather here in Poland. I'm in Poland at the moment, and it's a beautiful day outside, which is always something that puts a smile on my face.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. That if the weather is good, then you feel better. Also, maybe everything else is the same.
Exactly, even
Yeah.
though everything
Even
else is the
though.
same. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a bit tired because um, I had 2 nights where I didn't sleep much because the first night I was thinking too much in the beginning, and the second night I was, I don't know, I also didn't sleep well. And then this night I went to bed earlier and I
Do you mean
slept
last night?
last night, yeah.
Yeah.
So this night is the one that is coming.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You
Yeah.
haven't been asleep yet
No.
last night.
Yeah, and then in the morning at 7:30 there was
At
a
about
motorbike.
7:30.
At about 7:30 there was a motorbike, and it was so loud, and it teared apart the silence.
Tore. We would say it tore
It tore
apart, or you could say it ripped apart the
it ripped
silence for a little
apart
bit
the
more of
silence.
an evocative way of saying it.
Hmm. And it ripped away my sleep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, you
but
poor thing.
the advantage is that I'm now awake for nearly 7 hours,
I've
and
been awake for 7
I've
hours.
been, and I've already charged my car, did grocery shopping, breakfast, hiking guide, social media, and I edited. No, I didn't, but I recorded one video in English, which I'm
What?
doing now every day at the moment, because I'm obsessed with the topic of planning at the
Uh-huh.
moment. And I watch so many YouTube videos about planning, and it's not only fun, it's effective also, because I'm planning with index cards.
Oh, yes.
And as you can see, you can only see one task at a time. So it's not so overwhelming like a to-do list or like planning in my planner before. Also, it's not so much work because you use repeating tasks.
Mhm.
You just shuffle the card to the next date where you want to do it.
Oh, I see. So you don't have to make up a new card all the time.
Yes.
You can just move the card to a new date.
Yes, because you don't put the date on it like it is in a planner, because then what happened with the planner, why can't I find it? Oh, because it's hidden. So in the planner, you always have the date. So
Oh, yes.
you can't change the date because then it's not in the right order or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I did in my planner, that was end of last year. So I put a lot of stickers
Oh, yeah.
to motivate myself.
Wow.
And in each sticker, one task.
Mm-hmm.
But nevertheless, it was overwhelming because when I did something and I marked it in green and I
Uh-huh.
had to do the next thing, there was already only 10 hours left, maybe, of my day, and still more than 10 tasks. And then sometimes tasks took me more than one hour because there were technical problems, or I had to go somewhere and that cafeteria was closed and I had to go to the
Cafeteria.
toilet. Cafeteria.
Yeah.
Why do I always pronounce it wrong?
That's okay. It's just a little bit of a different stress pattern in English. Cafeteria.
Yeah, cafeteria. So then it
So
was
you would
closed.
say a good term for this would be there could be unforeseen consequences or unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah,
So things that come up that you don't plan for are
yeah,
unforeseen circumstances.
yeah. And those unforeseen circumstances took such a big part of my time away that I didn't want to plan for it. I know that with time blocking, which Cal Newport invented, you should also block some time for buffer. But I didn't do it because I always thought, no, it's bad enough when it happens. I don't have to make time for it so that it can happen.
Right. Yes. You
But
don't
still,
want to
it was,
guarantee that it's going to happen.
yeah, it must happen now. I can't do anything in this part of my day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, but when I don't know how I found those videos. There's when you put in index card planning into YouTube, there's one playlist, and there are many old videos. They are not so interesting, but it's the idea that lighted a fire into me,
You
lit
can
a
say
fire
lit a fire in me.
in me. And when I searched for more videos, I found Time and Tide Plans, which is Jen's YouTube channel. And she also makes templates in Canva that you can use. And I thought, okay, I don't have a printer, but I could just take index cards and plan on them. And then I tried, and I was in France. I tried it, and I didn't get it from the beginning that you don't put the date on it, but you use dividers. For example, this part is now 1 day. That's
Oh,
only
I see.
today, and
Mm-hmm.
you have a divider for your day, and then also you have dividers for the date, which you will
Oh, I see.
reuse in next month.
Mm-hmm. That
So
makes
that
sense.
yeah, so that you can shuffle. That's the rest of the cards.
Oh, yeah.
And I will see the weekdays where the tabs are.
Mm-hmm.
And after that week, there's only dates. So when I know, for example, I want to do something every 15th of the month, I will
Mm-hmm.
shuffle it where the 15th is.
That's a good system.
Yeah, it is. But still, there's so much to do. And those unforeseen circumstances doubled, I think.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, that's because, for example, I started some new things like a Shopify. I started a new homepage, Sugar-Free Happy Life. And then when you do new things, it automatically takes a lot of time because you have to learn how to do it.
Yes, you have to start from scratch
Yes.
when it's something new.
Yeah, and this starting from scratch and having technical problems and having to read some help articles or something that takes such a big chunk of my time. And well, it was frustrating. And then I decided to go back to Germany 2 days
Yeah.
ago, and now I'm driving each day. So
Oh, okay. So are you in Germany now or are you still
no.
underway?
With the electric car, you can't just say, oh, I'm in Italy. It takes me 1.5 days to go back. No, because most of the charging stations have only the possibility of slow charging.
Oh, okay.
And that takes about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can't just say, okay, I'm going 800 kilometers today. It's just not possible.
Okay.
And then in addition, well, I always search for a parking lot in nature where it's quiet to be able to sleep. But then I also need another parking space for internet, and I need a parking space with a toilet, and I need a cafeteria.
Mm-hmm.
And I need a supermarket, and I need a laundromat, and then searching for a parking space or a parking lot, and doing all this. For example, the laundromat, it's so annoying because you can't just go there, wash your clothes, dry them, and go somewhere else. No, when you arrive there, you realize that you don't have any cash. Then you have to search for a bank. And then at ATM, you get only a 50 euro banknote, but that's not accepted in the laundromat. So you need a supermarket, and you have to buy something there. And then you get, don't forget to pay with cash in the supermarket because you want to change your money.
So it's a much longer process than it seems.
It is. Yeah. And that's why at the moment I don't know how to proceed with my habits. It's just impossible. I should categorize my days into normal day and other.
Other can be a very wide category.
Yeah, other is in this case really either driving, because I'm going from A to B and it's a long distance, so I will use many hours for driving and charging and searching things. And the other category is either a day at school, so that's many hours of many lessons and takes away like 6 hours at least, and then correcting also. Yeah, and then there could be the category of I'm meeting my family.
Yes.
or a friend. Maybe that takes some hours.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just be working all the time. You have other things to do in your life as well.
Yes. And all the things is taking away my possibility or my ability to have a good habit tracker. So I started a habit tracker. I did a freebie for that on my Shopify page, and I wanted to combine vision board with habit tracker, because I already had the idea to put like a vision board on every task card to see my why at a glance.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and for example, sometimes it's my why, sometimes it's what I want to do. For example, breakfast, this tells me I shouldn't eat sugar, and it shows me a focaccia and a cappuccino because a focaccia doesn't have sugar.
Okay, great.
And then,
so it symbolizes what you want.
Yes. But then I also have some cards that are really visions, like for example, sugar-free happy life. That's when I have to go grocery shopping, and it shows me all the things that I can eat. And well, it's a fruit salad, for example. I can't usually eat a fruit salad because well, I have 2 tables, but they are both they are not very sturdy. So this one, for example, I can put here into the wheel, steering wheel.
Oh, yes.
But then it's not too sturdy.
Yeah, it's not strong enough. It's not stable.
Yeah. It's not stable, yeah. And the other one is more stable, but it's so big that I can't put
I
it
see.
here between the steering wheel and myself.
Mhm.
Really, I did that, but it takes away your breath, so
Okay. That's not good for eating.
not too good. Yeah, and well, when I put it here, the problem is always that I have to move all my things like the MacBook and all
Yeah.
my things, and then also it's not even.
It's not level.
It's not level, yes.
Yeah.
So things will fall, and when they fall into all my planners and iPad
Yeah.
and so on, and that's so annoying that
Yeah.
I really don't want to make a fruit salad.
I don't blame you. You really don't want fruit salad all over the car.
Yes. And then what I do normally, there are, especially in France and in Italy, I haven't seen much in Germany. I don't know how it is in Poland or Slovenia, but they have vegetables that are already cooked.
Oh, pre-cooked
and sliced.
vegetables.
Yeah, pre-cooked, and you can just eat it as a salad. You don't.
You can eat it cold.
Yeah, and well, the fruits I eat as a smoothie because
Yes.
that's the easiest form, and there are normally 3 or more fruits in one bottle. So yeah, at least
it's a good way of getting all the nutrients in all at once.
Yes, but still, I could eat very healthy and without sugar when I was in that paradise in Italy, where I stayed for 2 weeks. So in the second week, I started my sugar-free 20K walk. The 20K walk is not sugar-free.
Well, hopefully it was sugar-free as well. You weren't just eating sugar the whole time you were walking.
Yeah, you could. No, but I started this challenge, which I talked about last time.
Yes, I remember you telling me about that last time.
Yeah, that was 20K or 10K plus running or 10K plus swimming, and not eating any sugar, and meditation or prayer, and reading for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I accomplished nearly all the tasks. The eating was the most difficult, and when I stopped walking, it got worse. So the driving makes me I don't know, insufficient or ineffective.
Okay, it makes you, maybe you're a little bit less organized, or maybe a little bit less focused on your goals and what you want to have done.
Yeah, I think it's something like going back to old times or something.
Falling back into bad habits.
Yes. Because it's reminding me of when I ate a lot of sweet things, and I drove from A to B to search for something. I think that searching, I recompensated with sweet things like sugar.
Oh,
like
okay. You can say I overcompensated.
Overcompensated
With sweet things.
Yeah. This was
What was that?
this was too they are like fairies, but they are not. How are they called?
I have German, no idea what you're talking about.
In German, they are called Libelle.
Okay. I don't know if I'm familiar with them.
They can stay in the air.
Oh, you mean a dragonfly?
Yes.
We call them a dragonfly in English. Yeah.
And they were 2. And they were coming inside here like in a cheap hotel.
Oh, okay. They were trying to find some privacy.
Yes. And then they saw me and they thought, okay, let's go somewhere else.
Oh,
Yeah.
the poor things.
Yeah, apart from dragonflies and I don't know, sweet things and so on, I'm really looking forward to seeing my sons and my dad.
Mhm.
Whenever I go home, I miss them the most because
Yeah.
then I'm aware of the goal.
Yes, you're on your way towards them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, well,
Well, I hope you have a safe trip
thank you.
and a successful trip.
Thank you.
And I hope you're able to get back into a better routine as well.
Yeah, I have to find ways to combine difficult times with staying strong and just powering through the what are they? If I really want something and I'm obsessions.
Obsessions, yeah, you can say obsessions or
Yeah,
desires, but
yeah,
obsessions is stronger.
yeah. It's very strong. There
That's a
was
good way of describing them.
there was a study about the difference or the effects of cocaine versus sugar
You mean
with rats.
cocaine or
Cocaine, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they found out that having the choice, the rats would always prefer the sugar.
Ah,
So
okay.
it makes you more addictive. It's more addictive
Mhm.
than cocaine.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. So it's no wonder that it's so difficult to become free of it,
Yeah, to give it up.
to give it up. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I wish you well
Yeah,
with your
thank you.
endeavors.
I won't give on. I won't give up on trying.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
When you fail, you just try again.
Get up and get going again.
Exactly.
Start over and try again.
That's the right attitude to have.
Yeah. So I thank you so much for this good conversation, and I
Yeah,
wish you a
you're very
wonderful
welcome.
day.
Thank you. I
And
hope you have a lovely day too.
yeah, and then I'll write you what to do next.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sounds
Then
good. I'll see
bye
you next
bye.
time.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.